Hello, we are going to learn to tie up oboe reeds in this session. The first thing you need to do is measure your cane. Take your soaked folded cane and measure from the fold down 26 or 27 millimeters and make a mark. Make sure it's a mark you can easily see. You never pass that mark after you tie the cane on the staple. Then you turn it around and make your other mark so you can see it very well. This is your no pass mark, no further. Next, you put your cane on the staple with the mandrel on the staple and find the flat of the mandrel. You can see the flat of the mandrel and you also can see it on the staple, so you do not have a twisted reed to the left or right, and it needs to be straight. Now you can tie up your cane. Your string is affixed to the table or leg or however you can do this. I can show you a little later. And then you put it in the right place, just about 4 winds from the top. 4 winds from the top, and you center it, trying to make both sides equally open or equally closed, and also very straight on the mandrel and straight using the flat of the mandrel. See how my mandrel has a flat side. You wind towards the tip to where it just closes, but you are not over the mark that you made previously. It must be equal, it must be straight. You want a pretty looking reed, also a reed that looks good, that's going to play well. Then you cross over your string and wind carefully to the bottom, and you can see it's a slow. You don't have to do it fast, do it slow. You're not a professional yet, so you need to go slow. Make sure there's no gaps between your string and that you have an even wind. You can back up a little bit, even wind all the way to the bottom just before you tie your final knot, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm looking to make sure the wind is good, that it is equal, and that also air won't leak out of it. Now, to tie the knot, you make sure the string is very tight. I can play the string on one side. Go under, around, and through. Under, around, and through, sliding the spool through there, and keep it tight. I'm keeping it tight with my finger on one side, and it's tight against the table on the other. Take my thumb, press down on the red string, keeping that tight, and it will keep a firm knot. Again, I'll do it. Under, keeping it tight, under, around, and through. And that's the second knot. I usually do 4 of these. I'm going to do 3 of them for you right now. And I keep it tight. Nothing's loose, ever loosed. Always very tight. Pressing my thumb, keeping it tight. Go one more time. Under, around, and through. And pull it tight. Now you have a small knot on the side of your staple. Take some scissors or a knife. I use scissors in my case, and I cut the string off, not too long but not too short. You don't want to cut the knot. And there you have a reed that's tied up, that's firm, that will not leak. It's straight on the mandrel and straight on the tie, and it will be a good reed, and you'll be able to start out making reeds well with this kind of tie.